It is time for a kind of embarrassing channel update. Game in the background here is Chronicon, an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic ARPG. Can't recommend it enough. It's done by what was originally done by one person, but now it's two people. Okay, let's... try that. So, right. The embarrassing thing. I was foolish in starting out Tokyo Xanadu because I forgot I've got, you know, if you know me at all, you know I have kind of a complex about my history in school. And foolish fool that I was, hypocrite that you are, I thought, oh, I'll play a game with a school setting. Not a good idea. I realized this. Oh my god, can I even be heard? Can I say enough? Give me a moment here. I picked up a pink. I lose the radials. I don't do shadow damage. I'll just take the raw stats. Yeah, bad idea to do a game in a setting where you're not, where, like, you know, you're uncomfortable with your own history. For those who don't know, I'm 24 and still in college, because it was a lot of circumstances that led to me taking a gap year that I would not have taken if I knew. Like, it was not a truly willing gap year, but I couldn't, at the time, I didn't really think about it. So yeah, like, I normally love school setting stuff, but not when I'm going back to it in real life. Being reminded of my inadequacy. So that's being put on pause until, like, in a couple months at least. I'm not, like, dropping the game or anything. Don't get me wrong. I just jump the gun on when I'm comfortable doing it. I don't have anything in particular in mind to replace it as of yet. I'm going to let what I've recorded run. Probably not an RPG, because I do have Pillars of Eternity going, which is a, you know, a hardcore RPG. Although I'm not playing it hardcore, I'm playing it on, like, the basic rule, or basic difficulty. I know. There are no specific plans right now. I have a few days to decide. as for, you know, future stuff on Twitch, I am currently streaming through The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. I'm actually returning to that playthrough after playing Prodigal and kind of, you know, wanting more of that kind of game. I mean, I don't have the, you know, character stuff as much, but I still have, you know, the dungeon crawling, collecting, upgrading. Good old Zelda stuff. I am of the contentious belief that Zelda is an RPG. And then after that, I have plans to either do Not Tonight, which is a game about being a bouncer in dystopian, like super post-Brexit Britain. Back when it was made, it was a thought experiment of, well, what if it happens? You know, the timing being chosen because the sequel was announced. That or Pokemon Royal Red, which is a difficulty content hack for Pokemon Fire Red. I mean, I'm going to be playing that just as I would. I'm not going to be playing it as a... Well, it's on stream anyway. But I'm not going to be playing it as a thing for people who don't know Pokemon. If I do that one, I may just play that hack myself. Oh, in case you're curious about my character build, here's my masteries. I'm basically entirely Guardian Mastery tree. Here's my Guardian tree, Skylord tree. Not in the other trees, other than one passive from Frostborn. I think I need that, actually. And my gear, Mind Cage, Thieves Hideaway, Demon Claw, Heart of Fire, Blood-Soaked Armor, Blood-Soaked Fists, Demon's Guile, and Boots of Hazard. Obviously, I'm mostly equipping stuff for stats rather than sets because, like, I'm only level 60. It's really only at 100 that you really need to start focusing on your actual build, I think. I'm just, you know, making myself survivable. And this was just like a mobbing run, basically, anyway. Highly, highly recommend this game. I dumped, like, a dozen hours into it the weekend I got it. It is so good. But yeah, as far as LP stuff, I'm considering, what am I considering? That's a good question. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do an RPG. I might actually just, like, play some free stuff off of itch.io. Or just stuff that I own off out of the big charity bundles. I may do more let's make a rule set character videos as well, because those are fun and informative for myself as well. Like, that was my first Pathfinder 2nd Edition character. That quote series is kind of a... It's kind of restrictive because I'm only making a level 1 character because I don't know the appropriate treasure for those characters to have as they level up. Because I've not DM'd a campaign or anything. If there's, like, guidelines for, like, general, oh, a party should have X cost of gold at Y level, then I would totally do, like, a character progression series. Because I don't really play a lot of campaigns. I have one group that I play with. And that's about it. But yeah, it might be interesting to make, like, a character in, you know, obviously Pathfinder First Edition, because I have almost all the source books for that. Or, you know, obviously the D&D editions. Northeast got it. There are a lot of other role-playing systems as well. Like, I have the Dungeon Fantasy box set, which for some reason is its own thing, even though it's still running on GURPS. Oh, I hate these stupid puzzles. I'm so bad at them. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. It was originally Dungeon Fantasy GURPS, but now it's just Dungeon Fantasy, even though it still runs on GURPS. I don't understand Steve Jackson nomenclature. I think there's like a rule set that Frog God Games has. Just, you know, I'd be sticking to, like, fantasy stuff. I wouldn't be doing Shadowrun or anything, because holy crap, that stuff is convoluted. I'm getting way off topic. That's the channel update. Tokyo Xanadu is going to go up to part, like, 5 or something. The second dungeon. And then I'm going to be doing other stuff for a bit.